What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another Mists of Pandaria Classic video. Now today I want to talk about methods you can use to make gold early in the Mists of Pandaria expansion, and gold making is something that I'm going to be talking about quite a bit when it comes to Mists of Pandaria, as I want to give you guys a bunch of different, well, options of how to make gold in this expansion. Mists of Pandaria is arguably going to be the most diverse expansion when it comes to how to make gold in the expansion. Like, let me just mention a couple of them right now. Challenge modes, you can sell a boost for that whenever that gets introduced, and you can sell, for example, bronze, silver and gold for the mounts. You can also sell arena carries, you can sell like raid carries, you can also farm for gold, you can do daily craft, you have a ranch right now, like a personal farm in Valley of the Four Winds, you can level up battle pets and get gold from that, you can even pick up treasures on the ground and make gold from that. So to piggyback off of that statement right here, talking about the treasures and how to make gold from that right now, well, a bunch of you guys have been making videos talking about the Sun Song Ranch in Valley of the Four Winds, and if you're planning to put a couple of characters at Half Hill and starting that questline for your farms as soon as possible on your daily cooldown characters, for example, there are 3 items you can pick up to get 300 gold, technically for free. It just takes a little bit of movement. So there's one treasure where I'm hovering over on the map right now called the Ancient Pandaren Teapot. Actually, if I just hide the objectives, we should be able to zoom in a little bit more. So right where I'm pointing right now, Ancient Pandaren Teapot, this item will be available to everyone. It's a object you pick up on the ground. It vendors for 100 gold. Right next to it, you also have the Pandaren Ritual Stone, vendoring for 105 gold. So just walking by these 2 treasures, that is 200 gold right in your pocket. Now, when you go to Valley of the Four Winds, you can also go up this stair right here, which takes you to this veiled stair. Now, right here, if you follow the path to the Tavern in the Mist, you can then take a right, and on this hilltop you will find the Hammer of Folly. This one also vendors for 100 gold, so if you take this hammer, and also these 2 items right here, which takes you about 5 or 10 minutes, that is 300 gold, raw gold, right in your pocket. And for example, for me, I have 20 characters that I'm gonna move from Honeydew Village or from Pawdon Village, depending on their faction, and I'm gonna walk all the way to Valley of the Four Winds anyway. So 20 characters, 300 gold, that is 6,000 raw gold that I'm gonna get, and it takes me like 5 or 10 minutes per character on a journey that I'm already taking. Now, that one right there is basically specific to those of you that are taking, like, if you have multiple characters that you are taking into Pandaria, getting 300 gold more per character is just a bonus, and if you're leveling, especially as a horde, go buy and grab these treasures as well. Like, even if you don't have an add-on like I have, you know where these treasures are right now, and they're very easy to get. So like the Ancient Pandaren Teapot and the Pandaren Ritual Stone, that is 200 gold right there, and if you're leveling, they give you experience as well. So especially for the horde, literally everyone should pick this up, just for that experience bonus, but also for the little bit of gold. So even if you are not planning to use a bunch of alts to make gold, if you're just leveling, go and get the treasures then as well. It is a nice bonus to have. Other than that, one way to make a bunch of gold in Mists of Pandaria is simply going to be flying around, gathering herbs, and mining. So having herbalism plus mining on the same character will make you insane amounts of gold. It does so every single expansion. First of all, everyone, or not everyone, but a huge chunk of the player base will be skilling up professions. So we have, for example, in mining, ores are wanted by blacksmiths, engineers, and the jewel crafters, and they will need a bunch of ghost iron, black trillium, and white trillium as well. So literally flying around looking for mining veins will make you a bunch of gold, and then combine that with herbalism to get herbalism plus mining at the same time, and you will probably make 10, 15, 20, maybe even up to 30,000 gold per hour, depending a little bit on RNG of course, and where you are farming. But herbalism plus mining is always good at the start of an expansion, but it sounds really boring just flying around obviously, but it's very good gold per hour at the start of an expansion, so it's definitely worth mentioning. Now, the next method here of making gold at the start of the expansion will be to buy and combine different types of Darkman cards. So I've talked about this quite a bit in different videos, but Darkman cards will be working differently in Mists of Pandaria than they currently do in other expansions, like for example Cataclysm, and also Wrath of the Lich King, because in Mists of Pandaria, Darkman cards will be gated behind a daily craft. A daily craft coming out in Mists of Pandaria is Scroll of Wisdom, and as you can see right next to my face, Darkman Card of Mist requires a Scroll of Wisdom to actually make, which means that you can make one Darkman card every single day and turn those into a deck. Now, the chances of getting all the cards you need if you only have one scribe is very, very small, in which case people might want to sell these cards individually whenever they get them, to like sell one card per day instead of maybe selling one deck every single month. People love getting instant gratitude for their work, so scribes that are, for example, doing this daily craft, they might just put whatever card they get instantly on the auction house, in which case you can buy that card for cheap, make the deck, and sell the deck expensive. For example, right here, 2 of Tigers is 1,500, 5 of Tigers is 1,500, even 7 of Tigers, like 4 as well, 2.2, and 7 is 2.4. If we're following these prices right here, combining a whole deck, which would be 8 cards in total, would be about 15,000 gold, maybe even less. And then we can take a look at what the price of Tiger's deck actually is. Actually, it's just called Tiger deck or something like that, right? There we go, 25,000. So for this, you just want to take a look at the price of this item right here, right now on your server, or in Mists of Pandaria, and then take a look at the prices of individual cards. If it makes sense for you to buy literally every single card, then go ahead and do so. Make some easy gold by buying the cards, making the deck, and selling that trinket. Alternatively, what you can also do is buy all of the cheap cards today, and then look back tomorrow. Because the thing about these cards, like if you're off Tigers for example, the thing about these cards is that there's pretty much the same chance of getting 2 of Tigers as it is to get, for example, the 3 of Tigers. There is no reason why this one should be 3,000 gold and this one should be 1.3. So what we saw happen a bunch in Cataclysm was that the cards shifted all the time. One day, 2 could be cheap and 7 could be expensive. The next day, 2 could be expensive and 7 could be cheap. So every single day, if you just buy the cheap cards, the odds might flip to where that card is expensive to either tomorrow or even next week. And the expensive card that used to be expensive is now the cheap card. And if you are a scribe making these cards yourself, like if you're doing the daily Scroll of Wisdom craft and also turning it into Darkman cards, try to trade with other scribes. So if you get any duplicate cards, try to trade those duplicates for the cards you need. That way you can combine decks even faster as well without even spending gold. So finding people to trade with is definitely good, and then buying the cheap cards on the auction house and sometimes buying the whole deck as well can be a profitable move. Now, another way to make gold early in the Mists of Pandaria expansion will be to level up battle pets of your own and then sell level 25 battle pets. So basically, once you have leveled battle pets of your own to level 25, that usually takes, like when you're just starting out, it takes probably about 5 or 6 hours to get 2 or 3 battle pets all the way to level 25 from level 1. That being said, you can also simply buy battle pets on the auction house. So by being one of those first couple of people that level up battle pets all the way to level 25, you can then start power leveling battle pets, because the first time you level battle pets from level 1 to level 25, it takes, like I said, between 5 and 6 hours to level up those battle pets. That being said, once you have just one level 25 battle pet, you can now start power leveling battle pets, because level 1 to 17, for example, takes probably 3 hours whenever you're first starting out. That being said, once you have a level 25 and you go to Pandaria, for example, you can start battling level 25 pets, and you can take a pet from level 1 to level 17 in 10 minutes, compared to 2 or 3 hours. So you can level up pets way faster once you have a level 25 battle pet, and not everyone is going to rush that battle pet leveling from the start, in which case you can be that one person doing that, leveling up battle pets and selling high level battle pets, because like, for example, if you started leveling battle pets and I haven't done that, I can just skip the leveling process by buying 3 level 25 battle pets on the auction house that you have leveled, and that way I can give you, let's say, 5,000 gold profit for that, but you just saved me 5 hours of work, so I'm basically giving you 1,000 gold per hour for your time. And the thing is, those 3 battle pets, you saved me 5 hours, and it took you very likely half an hour to level up those battle pets, because once again, once you have 1 level 25 battle pet, you can power level new battle pets. And using the system, you can make a little bit of gold. Like, for example, if I search up Direhorn right now, which is my favorite battle pet, the Direhorn Runt, this one, the difference between level 1 and level 25 is only 300 gold, but the Pygmy Direhorn, the difference is 1.7 for level 1 and 3.6 for level 2. So you can double your gold by simply buying level 1 battle pets and leveling them to level 25 and selling them at level 25. And for example me, I can buy the level 25 one and skip that leveling process. So you can get paid quite a lot as well by just being one of the few people that are actually focusing on leveling up battle pets when that system becomes available. And as we're getting towards the end of the video here, one final way that you can make a bunch of gold at the start of Mists of Pandaria is simply by focusing on crafting binds when equipped armor for people that are looking to get enough item level to queue up for heroic dungeons, which requires quite a bit of item level. In that case, for blacksmithing for example, you have these crafts right here, so if you have either blacksmithing, tailoring or leatherworking, this can be a very good way to make a lot of gold early during the whole leveling rush and the gearing rush at level 90. And with all of that being said, if you want to learn even more about gold making, I have a whole gold making guide for Mists of Pandaria, covering gold making in depth, talking both about farming, crafting, and a bunch of different ways you can make gold in Mists of Pandaria Classic. Right now, if you buy the guide, you also get the Cataclysm one in the same purchase for free, effectively giving you 2 guides for the price of 1. That way you can use the Cataclysm guide to catch up gold making wise and make a bunch of gold now during Cataclysm, and get yourself more prepared for Mists of Pandaria. And then you can use the Mists of Pandaria guide to make a bunch of gold both early and throughout the Mists of Pandaria Classic expansion as well. You will also get early access to gold making videos in Mists of Pandaria by having this guide, and right now there's already a couple of exclusive videos that you also get access to, which are videos that I will never make public on my channel, and only you will have access to them. So check it out through the link down below, and if you do buy the guide, I will make it my personal goal to help you make as much gold as possible in Mists of Pandaria Classic. Either way, that's basically it for now, so if you have any more gold making methods you want to share with the community, then please feel free to do so in the comments down below, and let me know, are you hyped for Mists of Pandaria, because I definitely am. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below, and thank you for watching, I really do appreciate it. I will see you again in the next video very soon.